Hi everyone, I'm KVUE's Tyler Feldman here at the beautiful St. David's Performance Center. Sitting next to me right now is Austin FC's newest player, Felipe. Felipe, 31-year-old midfielder. He's a veteran, 10-plus years of experience in Major League Soccer. He signed a one-year contract on Monday with an option for 2023. Felipe, welcome to Austin.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for this welcome. It's been amazing, so I'm happy that worked out and to be here.
Felipe just got done playing a friendly against Toronto FC. Saw you out there. What was it like just to get out there with your new teammates?
It's great. This is my second scrimmage that we play. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but there's a lot of progress from game to game. We still three weeks in, so there's a lot of work to be done, but it's a great progress.
You've been in the league 10-plus years, Montreal, Vancouver, New York, DC United. So what made Austin the next step for you?
It worked out very well. Knowing the staff around here, that Nolan was in Washington, Davy. I played with him in Montreal. But more than anything, it's just I had the opportunity to train with Austin, and I took that opportunity to show what I'm about. And in the end, it worked out well. I'm just here to help with all my qualities, and I hope in the end of the year we can celebrate together.
Now you instantly become the most experienced player on the Verde and Black. So what feelings does that give you for expectations for this season?
I think the expectation is for all the players the same. Doesn't matter if you are an older guy or a young player, the responsibilities are the same. To always step up on the field and represent the best way this organization. I think starts in everyday training, the way we behave ourselves, because whenever we are, and doesn't matter where we are, we always represent these colors, and we need to make sure that everyone is on the same page, and when we represent the best way possible.
Now I do have to ask about an ACL tear in 2020. I was watching an interview that you did with DC United. You said that you were going to come back stronger than ever. Do you feel like that progress has been made? Not only I feel, but all the statistics that I did, prior to coming back, it showed that a lot of improvement from before. I am actually faster, stronger, and I've worked very hard for that, and I hopefully this year can demonstrate even more, because I think as the year goes on, a lot of people lose faith and lose, the trust in certain players about the age. But I think you actually become better because you're more aware, you have a more experience, and it helps that on the field. So for me, I don't feel anymore that I had the tear, I had the injury, but I feel super good because last year I was able to play in a period in 27 games, and I haven't missed one train. So. That shows how much I've worked and how much I work every day to be on the field and be there to fight for my teammates. 283 Major League Soccer appearances, 25 goals, 54 assists. When you hear those kinds of numbers, looking back on 10-plus years in this league, what are you thinking? I mean, you always can get better. You always can do better. I expect from myself nothing but the best season yet from me all those years. As I said before, I always want more. I always want to show my qualities, and I think it's not a better team to show other than being here with us. It's the ball possession, the way we train every day, the way we play, but also now bringing that fight spirit and that personality on the field. I think I can help the team in many ways on and off the field. Now you just got here Monday, so it's not like you've been in Austin long, but how about the fans watching over the fence? What kind of feeling did that give you about the support that you're about to receive this season? Even since day one, I always followed Austin, and I was very impressive from the way the fans, give back to this team. But there's no other feeling that I want for them other than doing the playoffs and going to win, because I believe this organization is not an organization that only want to be around to be nice and be wanted by players to play in here, but also to show, how good we are and how good we can be, and bring the MLS Cup to this city is actually something that we need to believe. We need to play every day the way we show that we want to play the MLS Cup. Now, what are your expectations for this season, first year in Verde and Black? The midfield room is pretty loaded with a lot of good players, so what are your expectations about what you can bring to this team?
I never felt I'm a bench guy, and I will never fail because I train like I am a starter, and I always gonna feel like a starter. It doesn't matter if I'm playing or not. I'm always gonna have the same mentality because when I'm calling upon, I need to be ready, and I will be ready. You know, we are here. The team is the most important, and nobody, no one is above the team. You know, I think that always come first, and we have a coach that always gonna make the best decision for the team, and you always gonna respect that. But you know, you always need to be ready for when you have the opportunity to step on the field to do your job, and that's my expectation. I always gonna feel I'm a starter until I'm a starter, and when I'm a call upon, I'll be ready.
Speaking of important, outside of the game of soccer, what is most important to you?
Outside of the field, it's my family, you know, my kids, my wife. You know, it's always been support, it's always been there for me, and they always understand my needed during the season, you know, and they help in many ways for me to be ready to play.
2 young kids, beautiful wife. They're still in Orlando, but you were telling me that they will be coming to Austin next week?
Yes, next week they're gonna be here for the Atlas game. They're gonna be able to see this beautiful city, this facility, the stadium. You know, my little one, he loves to play soccer. He can't wait he already told me to buy the jersey, so I need to go to the store, pick up the jersey, and get ready for both of them.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there at the Verde store at Q2 Stadium. Now let's do a little rapid fire, get to know you a little bit better. Favorite food?
Italian food. My wife is Italian.
Yeah, it's tough to beat good Italian food, especially homegrown. Favorite sport outside of soccer?
Favorite sport outside of, I mean, it's a lot of sports, but, you know, I follow many sports, but NFL, since I got to here, so we have Super Bowl coming up, it's exciting times.
Do you have a team?
No, I always was a big fan of the GOAT that just retired, Tom Brady. Not for the team that he plays, but actually what he represents for this sport and his mentality.
Absolutely. Favorite music?
Favorite music? R&B. I'm a very chill guy off the field. Not really, but I like those to relax.
Anything else that we should know about Felipe that fans would want to know?
I mean, I think you guys have a claim of the way I am, you know, very intense guy. But I love to be part of the community. You know, I like to be part of the young guys around the club, on the academy, because I believe in US there is a big opportunity to become one of the best teams, national teams in the world. And, you know, it always starts with the young guys. And what I think it's missing now, it's in here you have everything. You know, you always have a field, you have the opportunity to play, but changing those mentalities with those kids, even if you can affect 1 or 2 children and kids around the team, you're making a difference. So, you know, talking to them and get to know them, it's very important for me.
Now, is that a big reason why you got your coaching certificate?
I got my coach certificates because one day I want to be a coach. I still think that I have many years left to play. Many guys think that I'm very old, but I'm not that old. You know, I'm 31 years old. I feel good, but because this is my 11th season in the league, I've been around for a long time, and they think that I'm older than I actually am.
Now, have any of the younger guys on the team given you any old man jokes, even though you're not that old?
No, they know because they can't joke about that. Yeah. It's a serious fact.
What do you hope your message can be to the younger guys so that their games can continue to grow and for the team to grow?
I think you need to lead by example. You know, the way you are before training, the way you are in training, the way you compete, the way you do everything to be ready every day. You know, I think the actions speak more than anything because words, even birds can talk, you know, but it's the actual work that you put in that shows how much you care about this sport. And, you know, being a professional is not only about the 3 hours you're here, but what you do before training, after training, where you do outside of the field, how you represent this way the best way possible, how you carry yourself. And that's the most important to be a professional, not only what you do on the field, because talent goes until a certain point, and after that is your mentality.
A lot of great perspective from midfielder Felipe, newest member of Austin FC. First game of the season, just 18 days away. Felipe, we're looking forward to seeing you at Q2 Stadium.
I can't wait to meet everyone, but you know, it's you. Words, as I said, is only words. I think my actions on the field gonna translate the way I care myself and how much I care about my team and my teammates.
Biggest takeaway: actions speak louder than words for Felipe. I'm Tyler Feldman. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week.